Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Dear grade 8 chemistry students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our lesson is about the molecules. In the first part of the lesson, you are going to learn some of the important objectives that are define molecule and give examples, calculate the number of atoms in a given number of molecules, infer that molecules of one compound are different from those of any other molecular compounds. Come in. The materials needed are as following: chemistry notebook, chemistry worksheet, and pen, please. So your face is made up of many parts. For example, eyes, nose, mouth, ears, etc. Let us say that each part of the face is an atom. So each part of this is an atom, has its work and function. What else? But they are linked and grouped together to form finally one unit or body called the face. So they are, as you see in the figure, all grouped to make one unit that work with each other, or one body called the face. If the parts of the face, eyes, nose, ears, etc., are considered as atoms, what do the face considered as? Think. Come in. What can be the face? Molecule. Questions. Does the atoms stay always alone? Always single? Is there a relation between atoms? Can an atom bind or combine with other atom or atoms to give a new structure with new properties? Who can answer? Let us take the water. For example, water is a principal need for our life. We cannot survive without water. It is made up of two types of elements. What are they? Hydrogen element, which is symbolized by H, and oxygen element, symbolized by O. But we see that water consists of one unit called molecule. What is this molecule? It is here. As you see, one molecule. So the water contains or consists of one molecule. What is molecule? Now let us work together and solve exercises in worksheet 6 to learn about molecule. As you see in this figure, a kit thinks of atomic model. So the model is for an atom. What is the atomic model? Is a kit of balls, as you see here, and the sticks. These are the sticks used to represent molecules. In this kit, each atom is represented by a ball of a given color. How? The red represents the oxygen atom, the red ball. The black ball represents carbon atom. The blue ball represents nitrogen atom, while white ball represents hydrogen atom. Using the balls and the sticks, let us build the following models and fill in the following table. So I have here the balls, and here I have the molecule name, here the number of atoms. From these balls I want to build these molecules. Let's start. So beginning with the hydrogen gas H2, this is the symbol of hydrogen gas molecule, is made up of two hydrogen atoms, as you see here in the figure, two white balls. These are the two hydrogen atoms. So if I want to fill in the table, I start by carbon. The number of carbon is 0, so no carbon. Hydrogen, how much do I have? 2 atoms of hydrogen, so I label 2. Oxygen, no oxygen, 0. No ball represent nitrogen, so the number of nitrogen atoms is 0. Total number of atoms now, if I add these numbers to each other, I get 2. So the total numbers of atoms in hydrogen gas molecule is 2 atoms. What about water? Is made up of one oxygen atom, which has a red color ball, joined with two hydrogen atoms, as you see these two white balls. So let us fill the table. The number of carbon is 0. Number of hydrogen atoms are 2, as you see, two white balls. Oxygen 1, nitrogen 0. So the total number of atoms, 2 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 equal 3. What about oxygen gas? As you see, two red balls is made up of two oxygen atoms. This is the symbol of oxygen gas. So this molecule, if I want to count the number of atoms in it, starting by carbon, 0, because no black ball, while hydrogen also is 0. What about oxygen? Yes, I have 2 balls. Nitrogen, no. So the total number of atoms is 2. Notice, guys, for the number of atoms in each molecule. Continue with methane. Methane is a molecule symbolized by CH4, is made up of 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms, as you see in the diagram. So number of carbon atoms 1, hydrogen 4, because I have 4 white balls, as you see, 1 up and 3 below. Oxygen 0, nitrogen 0, so the total number of atoms is 5. What about ammonia? Ammonia is a molecule symbolized by NH3, is made up of 1 nitrogen atom in the center and binded with 3 hydrogen atoms. So the number of carbon atoms is 0, no carbon. Hydrogen, how many hydrogen atoms do I have? 3. So I write 3. Oxygen, no oxygen. Nitrogen, 1. So the total number of atoms is 4. What about ethene? Ethene is a molecule symbolized by C2H4, is made up of 2 carbon atoms, as you see in the middle they are black, joined with 2 hydrogen atoms each. So each carbon atom is joined with 2 atoms of hydrogen. These white balls are hydrogen. So how many carbon atoms do I have? 2. Hydrogen 4. Oxygen no. Nitrogen no. So total number of atoms is 6. Come in. These are the 6 models that I have built. Each build represents a molecule. My question is, answer orally, what is a molecule now? Have you get it, guys? Come in. The molecule is a group of neutral atoms that act as an unit. as one unit. The molecule is a group of neutral atoms that act with each other as an unit. What else? Each compound has its own molecule which is different from that of other compound. So if I look at hydrogen gas and water, each is different compound that has its own molecule. So the molecule of hydrogen gas is different from the molecule of water and different from the molecule of methane. Our step now is how to count the number of a type of atom in a specific molecule. So if I have a molecule and I want to count specific type of atom in this molecule, how many carbon atoms? C is an ethene molecule. This is the ethene. It is a molecule made up of many atoms. Count the black balls. How many black balls do you have? 2 black balls. So 2 carbon atoms. How many hydrogen atoms are in 2 ethene molecules? These are the 2 ethene molecules. How many hydrogen atoms do we have in these 2 molecules? Remember, white balls represent hydrogen atoms. So here I have 4 white balls and here there are 4 white balls. So how many hydrogen atoms? So there is 4 hydrogen atoms in this ethene and 4 hydrogen atoms in this ethene molecule. As you see, 4 and 4, we make summation. Then we say that in 2 ethene molecules there are 4 multiplied by 2, I get 8 hydrogen atoms. Clear, guys? And evaluation. Comment. Solve the following 2 exercises. Return to the molecule models above. So find the number of carbon atoms in 3 molecules of ethene. It is so easy. We say that this is the ethene molecule. In 1 ethene molecule there are 2 carbon atoms. As you see, the 2 black balls represent 2 carbon atoms. And in the second it's the same thing. Repeated in the third ethene molecule. So 2 and 2 and 2. Then in 3 ethene molecules, 2 multiplied by 3, we get 6 carbon atoms. Now find the number of hydrogen atoms in 5 molecules of water. So if I have 5 molecules of water, how can I calculate the number of hydrogen atoms? In 1 water molecule, there are 2 hydrogen atoms. So how many hydrogen do I have in 5 molecules of water? The answer is then in 5 water molecules, we multiply the 2 by number of molecules, which is 5. I get 10 hydrogen atoms. For the next time, memorize the definition of molecule mentioned in the video and number 3 in your booklet. The end of this lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed fantastic time and understood its important content. تقبل الله أعمالكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.